Hi there, my name is Christopher D'Armani and I am the founder of the 2-Minute Freedom Challenge. This is a video series. It's also going to be a book that'll be released on January 1st. That'll be up for sale on Amazon shortly for pre-sale. But what the 2-Minute Freedom Challenge is, it's about taking a look at our own lives and examining what our attitudes and our beliefs are under four pillars. So the first pillar is the emotional pillar. And this is right now probably the most important because our lives are literally being ruled by fear at this point. Governments at all levels, corporations, our employers are all threatening us in order to gain compliance with something that they want us to do, even if we don't believe it's the right thing for ourselves. So the very first thing we need to do is find a way out of that culture of fear that we're currently living in. And I've got a few ideas that I'll share about on that in the days ahead. The second pillar is the mental / intellectual pillar. And what that means is essentially we're living in a world that's forgotten the concept and the ability to think rationally, to question things, to find out whether something is true or not, to examine the data. We literally live in a society that is not allowing us to look at the data. So it's impossible to make a rational decision when the facts are simply hidden from us and we're told by corporations who have been fined billions of dollars for not living up to their end of the bargain in terms of medical processes and vaccines and so on. We're being told to trust them, and yet they've been fined billions of dollars for non-compliance in the past, and with this particular set of vaccines, they have all demanded that they cannot be held accountable should anything go wrong. So if you don't think that's a problem, then I would suggest you move on to a different video. And if you do think it's a problem, I would encourage you to stick around. So the third pillar, of course, is physical. And this is an area that in the last 2 years, nobody in those positions of authority want to talk about our physical health and our physical well-being and the things that we should be doing to ensure that we are in is the best physical health that we can be. So I want to discuss that as well. And the final pillar, of course, is the spiritual pillar. So whether you believe in God, whether you believe in something else, whether you believe in nothing at all, I think when you look around a beautiful place like this, you have to admit that there is something greater than us, even if it's just this physical world. So there are certain fundamental and powerful spiritual principles that we really need to be taking a look at and incorporating into our lives. Simple things like gratitude, love, joy. When we approach our day with gratitude, love, and joy, our outlook on the world is going to be far different than it is if we're taking a look at our neighbor and saying, you jerk, you should be doing what I'm doing and I hate you because you're not. That Henry Ford used to say, had the saying, whether you believe you can or you believe you can't, you're absolutely correct. And what he was talking about is the power of our mind, the power of our own mental processes to create the world around us. And that at its core is the essence of the 2-Minute Freedom Challenge. I want us to find ways of taking a look deep inside, because we literally cannot change the world around us. We cannot change the people that are in power. We cannot change any of those sorts of things until we first change the thing in here that's damaged at the moment. And that's our heart. You know, until we can find a way of consistently approaching our world with love, joy, and compassion and gratitude, we're going to continue to be ruled by fear, and the people who are using that fear against us as a weapon will continue to have their way. So it's up to each and every one of us individually to stop that from happening. And like Henry Ford said, if you believe you can make this change, or whether you believe you can't, you're absolutely correct. And what I hope is that you will opt for the first one, that you believe you can. And I would hope that you would join me on this little journey of 100 days of 2-minute videos every single day where I'm going to talk about these 4 pillars, and I'm going to talk about ways that we can find ways around some of these problems, solutions to some of these problems on every single level. All right, so if you like this, please share it and comment on it and share it with your friends. And if you have any ideas for things I should be discussing on this little series, please just leave that in the comments below as well. I would love to hear that, because this is not one person's mission. This is all of our mission. And I highly encourage you to join me as we go through this process of figuring out what we truly believe, why we truly believe it, so that we can change everything that's out there around us that's going wrong right now in our world. All right? Thanks for listening. My name is Christopher My name is something. My name is Christopher Diarmani, and I am the founder of 2minutefreedomchallenge.com. And I would encourage you to go there and sign up as well, so that you can keep abreast of all the stuff that I'm doing with this challenge, because it encompasses a lot of different things. All right? Have a great rest of your day. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.